Alright, so we are picking up. Everybody's gone to the Rapture. Now, I know where we ended at last episode. We were over there and we were making fun of Harry Potter and some all that jazz. And I came over here and the video all screwed up, but I showed a little thing of these dudes arguing. I think Dr. Appleton, a couple others, and they dropped the paint can and like the alien or whatever it is started, I don't know, freaking out. But as you can see, it left a little this here. It's pretty cool. So let's go exploring. This game has such a weird atmosphere. And there's so much to check out, but it moves so slow. Which, that's fine. It's a game that clearly they want you to take your time with it. So I want to go back over here. Kind of check this out again. Hmm. Can I really not go back? Huh. Interesting. Nobody's gonna know. A lot of passenger doors are open in this, I've noticed. I think for vehicles.
I keep looking, but it makes no sense. The area we picked the pattern up from can no longer be located on the scope. That's just not possible. You can see significant changes to the quality of the ambient light in that part of the sky. It's overexposed, like a Polaroid left in direct sunlight.
You gotta appreciate the atmosphere in this game, though.
You know, they see me as an outsider here as well.
Is that supposed to make me feel any better?
I understand it's difficult. That's all I'm saying. Your lot up at Vallis have never mixed with the local community. People here, they don't really understand what you do up there.
Are you trying to get me to come to your church?
It's not just about faith. It's about the community. Be involved. Be seen as part of it. One of them.
Good morning, Father. Lovely day. Oh, hello. Mrs. Appleton, isn't it?
It's Dr. Collins.
Lady scientist. Whatever next.
Good morning, Barbara.
Father Wheeler.
You really think that's a community that will ever see me as one of them? I can live with them staring at me. If they just stay out of my way.
One of us. Like, what? Why is everyone freaking out about her? I mean, she's a female scientist. Lottie freaking Daw. Wow. Check that out. Some gorgeous scenery in this game. Oh, we got more houses to check out. More memories to see. Huh. This is an interesting little area. What's over here? Beautiful backyard. What? Ooh, boomerang. Is the radio right there? Or is it like on the other side, or what? Am I missing something? Oh, I'm a freaking idiot.
The magnetic field is causing disruptions to phone signals and the rest of the electrics. There are voices on the line. It's 4 a.m. Maybe everyone is up looking at the light show.
It's actually 4 in the morning here. You're not a scientist, you're a psychic. No wonder everybody calls her a freak. Or looks at her like she is a freak. Oh yeah, people, by the way, this is gonna get real boring real fast, because I'm gonna explore every freaking house unless I just get so tired of it. Huh. Is there a boomerang right here? Oh, no, there's not. There's definitely a saw and a lot of the same things that were in the other one, though. Interesting. Some copy and paste action going on there.
You have to make a decision, Lizzie. Especially now.
But I do love him, Father. I love them both.
He's married. There are other people involved in this.
Oh, I hardly think that anyone's in the position to claim the moral high ground, do you?
Well, I take your point about Stephen. And Robert. But I think Kate might see things differently.
Do you? I mean, she's not screwing anyone else, pardon my French, but she spends all day and night locked up in that observatory. Stephen says they barely see each other. That's hardly a marriage, is it?
Ah, so it's Stephen Appleton, she's but she's like, oh, it's Dr. Collins. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, and just like I pointed out in the last video, he said I love you, and I believe, didn't she just say I know? Like, that's ultra awkward / biatch level. It's so typical for a dude or a chick to say, I'm tired of this. This is getting old. I'm just tired. F you. If you can't tell, I'm a little bitter. What the flip? That's the paint from the paint can that we all discovered just a moment ago. Now, if I can travel further out here, then this is just ridiculous. It's like there's paths that lead to paths that lead to paths that lead to paths. Oh my gosh. Oh. Still beautiful though. Like, how are these? I know that there's like some weird crap going on right now, but how are these people unhappy? You know what I mean? Like, how could you, like, if that weren't going on, how could you be unhappy in a place like this? You have a giant home. Beautiful area. I hear a telephone.
Visual and auditory distortions are becoming more frequent, along with mild convulsions to the left side, all of which support a preliminary diagnosis of intracranial hypertension, occurring as a result of a substantial and rapidly expanding tumor, originating, I believe, within the hypothalamus. Cognitive functions are currently unimpaired, aside from this crippling headache. Hemorrhaging is becoming more frequent, with darker clots passing through the nasal passages primarily. I believe I am dying. This is certainly not flu or anything else I have ever encountered. And certainly, a tumor cannot expand this rapidly. In the blood clots, I see tiny flecks of what looks almost like, if I had to try and find a description, liquid light. I cannot explain this phenomenon.
Is it safe? I mean, I got goosebumps. Yo. That sucks. Blood all over the freaking place. Or not all over, but you know what I mean. Like,
Here you are. There's a queue of patients a mile long out there.
Just send them to the village hall with the others, please, Bob.
Doctor, people are scared. Mrs. Gables just called me and said her husband's vanished. She was very frightened. She said there was blood coming out from his ears and his
What
nose.
the hell do you want me to do? Until they lift the quarantine, we're not going anywhere. Just tell them to drink plenty of fluids, stay warm, and follow the instructions on the radio.
Doctor, Phil, please, you have a duty to your patient. Your nose.
yep, he's got it too. If you can't tell from the wastebasket of, you know. Jeez.
1, 6, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 7, 2, 5, 1,
Probably coordinates or something, I don't know. I'm not smart enough to figure that out.
1, 5, 2, 5.
Let's go back up here real quick and check out some of the houses we can get to check out. Here's some more of that paint. Dang it. Can I go into this house? No? We'll go back over there later. Oh.
Benjamin, Georgie, leave it alone. It might have fleas.
Hello, Amanda. What are they up to?
Oh, they found another dead bird. I do wish the council would clean them up.
Well, apparently they're saying it's a flu epidemic. And I gather they'll be closing the roads and stations, so they're worried enough for that.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Well, you don't mess about with the flu outbreak, I suppose. But look, I'm just saying, if you were planning on taking the kids to Wales, now might be the time to do it.
Well, thanks, Barbara. I'll have a word with Neil, see what he thinks. Now, George, Benjamin, for God's sake, leave it alone.
Oh. Yummy. Let's go check out this place real quick. Or not. Gosh. Yeah, Chinese room was like, hey, let's just make a game that's like a bunch of scenery porn. Like, make it look like beautiful, make the Americans be like, hey, don't you wish you were over here? I still don't though. I'm fine where I'm at. Thank you. Stairs mean progression. We might check out the church last. Gosh. Dang it. Well, we know we can't check out that house. It's got the quarantine on it. Or can we? Yeah, no, we can't. Wow. No.
What about the station?
That's shut down too. So there's no way in or out of the valley. They're obviously serious about this flu thing.
Phil doesn't think it's flu at all. He said he's been practicing medicine for 30 years and he's seen plenty of flu, and he said this doesn't feel right at all.
Well, there's nothing of any use on the radio.
Sorry I'm late, everyone. Have you started?
Yes, but to be honest, there's not really that much to discuss. This quarantine is in place, there's roadblocks and everything. No one really seems to know anything, but people are definitely missing. More of them too, not just a couple of old biddies. No one's seen the Sullivans since yesterday, and the house is just sitting there unlocked.
I just got back from the farm. All of Frank's cows died in the night. He's devastated.
Poor man, hasn't he had enough for 1 year? First Mary and now this.
Well, if no one's coming in to sort this mess out, we're just going to have to do it ourselves. Barbara, get Phil to do a stock take on medication. Jeremy, put the word out for people to congregate at the village hall. It's best we get everyone in one place for the time being.
Good.
I'll organise supplies. We'll have a lot of hungry mouths to feed. There's plenty at the depot, but well, let's start with what's here in the village. I'll draw up a rota. Charlie, you help me with that?
Anything for you, Meg?
I'll head out into the valley and scoop up the isolated families and check in with Lizzie Graves at the camp. Has anyone seen or heard anything from Stephen Appleton or his wife?
I haven't. Just kidding, I have. Hmm. Shiny sink, though. That's all I'm worried about. Whoa. Texture popping for a second. Somebody rushed out of here. Huh. There's not a memory out here? Like, you sure? I feel like I need to like, poke the game and be like, hey, you sure you don't have a memory out here? So, by the way, I started a new game real quick and just ran all the way back here so you guys can see this. Also because... Oh, hold on.
What are you doing? I saw you doing that.
Stay away from me. Don't come near me.
This is people's property. You're scaring them.
It's all over the village. It's got into everything. It's so fast.
What are you talking about?
It's travelling down the wires.
Dear God, man, you've lost your mind. Where is Kate? What have you done with her?
Don't you understand? It's breaching the quarantine and adapting.
Give me that bloody can. Hand it over, Appleton.
No, get off.
No, Sam, stop it.
You weedy little shit. Give
It's
me the
mine.
Can. Give me the
Stop
can.
it. I need it.
Grow up!
God, no. It's starting to manifest itself everywhere.
Stephen, come back.
Oh, Christ.
See what I mean? How it's doing that? Yeah. Anyways. Hold on, that music. But, yeah. The video started messing up again. So I was like, let's just go ahead and do this and I'll run back and we'll check out some of these. I haven't seen this one yet, though.
Is everything all right?
Get out of my way.
Where's Kate?
Where do you think she is?
Stephen, what's going on?
Screw Kate. It's all her fault anyway.
What's that mark on your face? Stephen! Stephen!
Okay. Anyways, I checked over there. There's not really too. Well, there's one memory that we should probably check out. Well, there's two of them. One is like very story oriented, and the other one's kind of isn't. I'll show you. Getting real tired of this capture card. Real messing up though. It's very discouraging.
Meg, come and have a look at this.
Oh, I don't believe it. Charlie?
Jeremy reckons someone had been raiding all the empty houses. He said a load of stuff had been taken.
What's up?
It looks like someone's been collecting their own supplies.
Bastard.
Well, we've got enough stock in the warehouse to keep the entire village going for months.
We should get a truck.
What, and go and get all of it now?
Yeah, why not?
It's Appleton. It's that bloody crackpot Stephen Appleton. I'm gonna fucking do him.
Sam, it's fine. We'd better get moving before the weather turns. You come in. We'll swing by the camp and get Rachel on the way back.
Now, I want you to understand this real quick because I just noticed this. So he was standing right there and saw where somebody had been rummaging through all this stuff. And she was in here. So she had to walk past this to get to here. And she would have seen that. So... Also, he said, I'm gonna effing do him. Now, I know the British have a funny way of saying things, but, sounds like he kind of wants to fornicate with Mr. Stiffen. I don't know, though. It's just a hunch. Now, this is the big story one. I wanted to show you what was up here real quick. Yeah, bloody bathtub.
I saw you from the main road. Not many people are moving around now.
I was looking for Dr. Wade.
Listen, Frank. I don't know what's happened, but your Stephen seems to think he's responsible.
I reckon he is.
He said, Kate's still up at the observatory, but the gates are locked. And Frank, there's going to be a rescue soon, I'm sure of it. They'll send planes or something.
Well, they'll send planes, all right. This pattern of his, we're in the center of it. Which means if they intend to stop it, we're right in the firing line.
Kind of a big moment, yeah. So we'll go check the church on the next video, for sure. And I will stop there. Thank you guys for watching.